On the continent of Corvin, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
So, y'all should see yourself on a map.
You see yourself on a map in the middle of a temple.
In the middle of a computer.
Do you want me to show this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, come on, mouse. Work with me.
So, for those of y'all who missed last time, the quick summation of where we're at is Christina, Corvin, Ravo, and Cherry are inside the temple that seemed to be kind of a bastion of safety. And they heard some rumbling down in the basement. So Corvin and Cherry went to investigate, and a wall kind of broke open to reveal some bad-looking dudes. And so Cherry ran upstairs to go and summon the others. And so now we find ourselves in what is going to be combat. We're starting right away.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are we actually in this position, or...?
Yeah, this is where I'm putting you for right now. So,
okay.
To give you context, over by Benji, the hippogriff right there, that's kind of the stairs that you came down right behind him. And so we're right at the point where, Christina, you would have come around the corner and seen what's going on over there. Corvin, you're in the front, and everybody else is kind of trailing behind. But we're going to go ahead and let's just roll some initiatives.
Good old initiative.
Yeah.
All right.
Add to combat tracker.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
These guys
I'm
ain't
quick.
doing so well.
There we go. Initiative, roll.
Okay. Do.
I am super fast.
Yeah, y'all are all fast. Oh, and then let me roll Ravo's as well. That can't be true. A 0?
He does not want to participate.
I think that's impossible, right? I guess no, unless he has a minus. Let me check his sheet. Hold on. That's incredible.
What
no,
does
he
that
does
even
not,
mean?
He does not have a minus. So that's some kind of issue. We're gonna roll that manually. All right, where is the chat? Because that's a 7. There, oh, okay, there it went. All right, where? I'm looking for the chat. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So we're starting with Christina. So what you see before you are two. Well, they're hellhounds, two kind of dog-like creatures with kind of like fiery bits at the edge of their mouth. Standing in front there is a sort of undead-looking person behind them. And when you last saw, there was a goblin, or not when you last saw, Corvin last saw, there was a goblin there, but it transformed into that massive creature you see at the back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is that creature?
So that I cannot tell you. That triangle there is kind of where they busted open the wall. So that's kind of where they're coming through. And yeah, so that's what you see. That's what's going on. Let's go ahead and get it started. What would you like to do, Christina?
That is a good question. I was just looking at my spells. And so I'm looking at this sheet, and for people at podcasts, it's this very beautiful like inner temple, and it looks like there's a statue in it. What else is in this room? Is it just columns?
Yeah, it's just sort of mostly kind of dusty and unkempt. There's some more broken down statues on the corners and whatnot like that. Some random little bits of, goblets and all kinds of finery, you know? But it's stuff that's been stored away for an incredibly long time. So falling into disorder.
Okay, I'm guessing those are probably pretty smart beasts. Well, I don't know. They might not be. Are hellhounds smart? You know what? I'm going to try this only because it sounds like it's fun. So let's see. I can move 1, 2. I'm going to move next to Corvin just so we have like a little bit of flanking.
I was going to ask Price, could I get a token for my familiar as well?
Oh, sure. Let's go ahead and make like... All right. We're just going to do cat. And I'm going to... How do I give that to you?
I can... Technically, I think any of us can move any of these tokens that we can see. So,
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
So can you move that one around?
Let me make sure. Corvin.
No, I won't do that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then go for it. That's your little dude. These maps are so big that you gotta like zoom in and move around them and stuff.
They're really big. All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I pull out the little crossbow that I've gotten a long time ago. And let's see. The range is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. So I'm going to attack this guy right here. How do I... Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him. So I'm just going to whip it out and let's do a little damage.
Just whip it out.
Whip it out. Do some damage.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
All right, let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's see the damage.
Woo! 9.
Look at you doing maximum damage.
Look at that.
Who'd have thought? Okay, let me quickly update that for me. All right. So, good shot. You fire off an arrow, and you know it's dead on, like you're hitting it like right in the head, and it kind of like, you know, stumbles back a little bit from that.
Hell yeah. It's the first time I used that.
Good job.
As from my own knowledge, I like we're able to sort of easily see that the one in the back there is undead. Am I able to sort of like tell though that the rest are not undead?
Go ahead and you could roll. Do you have a knowledge?
I have like
say knowledge arcana, maybe.
Yeah,
I can look at your character sheet.
I do have a proficiency in Arcana.
Okay, I think that would work.
Okay.
Let me check real quick to see if there's something better. Do. Yeah, I think we'll go with that.
Okay.
I think that should work.
Roll that. That is a 12 plus 8.
Whoa.
All right, cool. So, yeah, you would be able to know that all of these creatures are of varying types. You would be able to deduce that the hellhounds and the other creature in the back are fiends, not undead.
Okay.
And whereas the one in the middle there is definitely undead.
Okay.
Oh, I know where this is going.
All right. Bagsby, we found ourselves in a tough spot here again. What should we do? No, I'm not gonna just blight them right away. That's way too extreme. Plus, it wouldn't even work on the undead guy. You know what? Let's get a little silly with it, Bagsby. Let's get a little silly with it. I'm going to send this to game log. This is a big one. I'm going to cast Nathar's Mischief. Essentially, in a 20-foot space, I roll a 1d4, and one of 4 things happens, which are all very silly. So I guess
Apple pie?
What?
Or they giggle, or they can molasses.
Hold on,
Ash.
don't spoil it until we find out what's going to happen first. So, Price, you want me to tell you, sort of like, because I'm going to target all of them.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that they're not immune to what you're trying to do. Because that would be frustrating, wouldn't it? No, I think it should work. Okay, so what are you trying to do?
So I want to cast a 20-foot square around all of them, obviously, and not us. So, like, do you think it's fair to say that, like, let's see here, each of these is 5, right?
Yeah, that's as big. That's a 20-foot square.
That's a 20-foot square. Okay, so I might not be able to get the big guy in the back, but I'll cast it around the 3 little guys.
Yeah, okay, and I'm just looking at this. Okay, range 60 feet, 20-foot cube. Yeah, you should be able to do that.
Okay. And then I'm going to just roll a regular d4 here. So...
Already off to the ridiculousness.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll to everybody.
Let's see it.
That's
4.
So
right.
4 drops. Sorry, I can't even read it right now.
Drops of molasses hover in the cube, making it difficult terrain until the start of your next turn.
That's actually really cool.
Okay, so this is difficult terrain. Hold on a second.
So wait, are they hovering or is it like raining molasses?
It's like raining
hovering.
molasses.
Think of I think it's more like a lava lamp. You know, it's like kind of like floating around like that.
You see, Bagsby? Sure, it's not as cool. I'll be the first to admit, Bagsby, but we've slowed him down a bit.
Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. All right, Cherry, you're up.
Okay. Cherry is... How do I move my token select? Okay, there we go. Cherry's gonna move, like... Right like, next to Corvin and Christina. And they're going to cast...
I'm going to move you down here just for...
Oh, yeah.
To be on
squares.
a grid.
Yeah.
Mold Earth.
Whoa, yeah. Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mold like a piece of earth that's like probably in this corner of the AoE, like in the bottom right corner. And it's just going to be like a stop sign, essentially, that says stop. And they're going to basically try and communicate with these creatures because they're like freaked out because these shouldn't be able to get into the temple as far as Cherry was aware. So they're going to call out and be like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here. You have to leave this place right now. And like musters their like bravest voice, but it's still really shaky.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to say, so that was a chunk of stone, essentially, like a brick or a tile that was in the floor, because you can also do that with stone, and there's not earth there right now. And so that, kind of formed up into the shape. And it doesn't seem to have had any effect on their morale, but it does also cause more difficult terrain. Because it's essentially...
dirt is mixing with that molasses.
We're making dirt cookies.
Oh, wow. This is a nightmare.
Jasmine, you look very excited right now.
I forgot I had this spell. I'm super excited now.
You just totally cut out for me, but hopefully not for the stream.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So... you do that. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it has had much of an effect on the emotional position of the creatures.
Darn.
Okay, so let me just see how far are you guys away. Okay. Yeah. This hellhound is able to run all the way up and goes right in front of Corvin. Even though it was kind of pushing through the molasses, it still had enough oomph to get out of there because it was also at the edge of the molasses cube. Similar. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run his turn. So, Corvin, you are going to be at the. You're going to be getting bit. So yeah, this hound just immediately goes and tries to grab onto your leg here. So let's do that. Okay. What's your AC?
12.
Yeah, it does hit. So,
It's because you're just a squishy little wizard.
all right,
Whiz
and it
biz.
does 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah. I will take that. Ow, dude! Why? No, that's Atlas. Never mind.
Oh man.
Ah, come on. Bagsby, can you talk to... You're both fiends? Talk to the guy.
Have his guys
Okay.
talk to my guys.
All right. Let's see. All right. The other hound runs up onto this side, and same deal, attacks Christina. Do.
These guys are fast.
Oh, but does not hit. Misses on its bite. Okay.
Hell
This guy, let me just double check his character sheet. Yeah. He, however, is only able to get to about here. And this thing in the back moves up to there and gets kind of caught up in all that molasses.
Yeah,
Just wants to be
it's
tasty.
sticky, isn't it?
It's sticky. All right. So, Ravo, all the way back here. Let me just see something real quick. Oop. Didn't mean to go all the way into his thing. Oh, and I never added Benji to the combat. My goodness.
Benji's a lover, not a fighter.
Let me real quick pull up his sheet so I can do that.
I imagine Benji is very much like a Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, he's just like all kinds of worried all the time. Okay.
A ruh-roh.
Let us go ahead and we're gonna add to the combat tracker, but that's not necessarily his role. Let me see what that role was. Okay. That actually lines up. Okay. So, Benji actually comes first, and as Benji is running through, actually picks up Ravo
Oh.
onto his back. Like they kind of do one of those jump up situations.
Okay.
So,
Look how big Benji is.
right?
He's huge.
We could all ride on Benji.
I
Okay.
think Benji's more of a two-seater.
Benji's a one-seater. Sorry. Actually, I mean, he's carried quite a lot of people, to be honest. Mostly ones in his claws. Okay. So, Benji brings Ravo up, isn't able to do anything on his own.
Okay.
And Ravo, on his turn, runs up and occupies the same space as Bagsby.
Okay.
Because Bagsby's tiny, so that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. So then Ravo is going to attack this hellhound with his battle axe. Hold on. Come on. Scroll thing. Where are my attacks? Here we go. Okay. Swings his battle axe.
Whoa.
Definitely hits. So
Damn.
then does
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Not bad.
So let me scroll up. Okay. So yeah, that happened. Ravo essentially rides up on Benji and then jumps off into the space that he's currently occupying and slams down with his battle axe and is able to, kind of knock the hellhound a little bit. Definitely kind of gives it a little bit of little bit of a thing in his head. I want to say like a brain buster or something, but that's a wrestling move. All right. Oh, and I already moved these guys up, but that was their turns.
Cool.
So we're back around to Christina.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I want to do a two-parter. I want to cast a spell, but I also want to push just this dog away from me. Is pushing considered a whole action?
I don't know if it's a...
I thought you could do a
Free
push
action.
plus a thing. That's
I think
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
push is a
say-
bonus action.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's a bonus action or not.
'cause I think it might count as attack.
That's what I was thinking. If it's an attack, then no worries.
Is push a... We're just looking online, y'all.
Yep.
Well, while you're looking online, I want to cast, because you said that there's some statues in here,
First thing
I'm going to
seeing-
cast
first thing I'm
is
seeing is
animate
shoves
object.
Let's see. Shove is an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to do that then. I'm
Yeah.
going to cast animate object. Where is it? God, I just saw it in my giant list of spells. I don't like how they like show you every single spell. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to cast
Right,
this.
because you can
It's a
cast it
lot.
at multiple
Yeah.
levels.
Wow, did it not work? No, that's cure wounds. There it is. There you go. So basically, no, that's not it either. It doesn't matter. So I want to cast it on this statue that's sort of right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one-
So animate object allows me to have it come to life at my command. Choose a 10 non-magical objects within range. I don't really need that many. I just want that one right over there.
Okay.
And I want to say it's medium because it's probably what, people shaped?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's got its own stats. I can send this to you. Why am I not able to share this though?
Are you looking at
Is
your
it in your
character
spell
sheet?
book?
Are you looking at your character sheet within above VTT, or are you looking at it on its own?
No, within VTT.
Okay.
Then
Well, I can go find it, I think.
Yeah, it's a 5th level spell. It's the second one, 5th level spell.
Fifth.
And then I think
Animate
with my,
objects.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with my bonus spell or bonus action, I'm actually going to whistle to Corvin. And
Ooh.
as I do, I was like, you gotta do better than this, than some molasses if we're gonna get out of this. And so I basically reach out and I give him like a little like nudge on his shoulder, and that is a bardic inspiration.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second.
So Ash, you get a 1d10 that you can add to your rolls.
Got
It's an
it.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
Just need to add your stats here to it.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's a way to track bardic inspiration in D&D Beyond.
I think there is. I think I've seen that there's like a little thing you can click
Inspiration. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can just click it, and it's like a
Yeah.
sun symbol that says that I have inspiration.
somewhere. Yeah.
But inspiration is different than bardic inspiration.
Exactly. So
I mean, I think you're just tracking it, right?
It's
not
just
giving
a
you a
1d10,
bonus.
Ash. So,
I know. I mean, I can remember that. I was just curious if there's a
Yeah.
way to track it.
yeah.
13.
Hell yeah. So now I got a statue friend right next to that undead lady.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 1. If you can remember that. 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah, I'm looking at the spell.
All right. Now I'm going to have to add this guy to the combat tracker as well. Okay. Where are my stats at? There's all these different things on here that I can adjust. So I know it. Okay. Cool. So you've got an animated armor there.
Hell yeah.
And look at that. Its turn came right after yours.
Yep. So it's going to go right after this guy.
Okay.
Right in front of it. And I'm just going to roll a regular d20 because I don't have anything. And it's plus 5 to hit, so that's what, 23?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well,
All
that'll
right.
definitely hit. So 2d6 plus 1, I believe.
2d6. Let's see. Boop. Okay, 4. Look, it's crumbly.
It's
all
still
right?
something. It's still something.
It's a crumbly statue.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk this through. So, Christina, you whistle to Corvin at the same time. You cast in the direction of this undead creature, which is obviously looking at all of y'all. So this statue that's, made of sort of a combination of bronze and stone kind of starts to like click, clack, clickety clack, and then just kind of bludgeons the thing in front of it, and scares the gosh darn crap out of it.
Yeah.
But mostly misses. Like he hits, but it kind of glances off as the creature kind of dodges out of the way. But still, you grazed him.
Let's do it.
So, then Corvin.
All right. I look at this this hellhound that's standing right in front of me. That's the same one that I think
The Ravo hit.
The Ravo hit. So it's already taken
And
some
it
damage.
bit you.
So yeah, I look at it and I was like, "Hey, you're messing up my you're messing up my nice overcoat here." So I guess the first thing, would my insight into him tell me what kind of resistances it has?
Well, you did roll a pretty good roll early. Actually, have you roll another one.
Do you want me to roll Arcana? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? Okay. 18 plus 8.
Whoa.
Okay. You know that it is immune to fire.
It's immune to fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Immune to fire, but is it resistant to anything else? Is the main.
It has no resistances.
Okay, thank you. So, as I look at it being pissed at him, like, taking a chunk out of my nice overcoat here, I point my hand out to him, and I cast Toll the Dead. So Toll the Dead is a cantrip. Essentially, I point at a creature that I see within range. A sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay. So a wisdom saving
Has to beat a 16.
Yeah.
If you hit the other one, you would have done more damage.
It does not.
I think I would have done the same amount of damage to us because they're both damaged. They're both missing hit points.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And this is the one that I'm pissed at.
Sorry, I forgot that Ravo hit him.
So are you doing it at 5th level or
No,
okay.
I'm doing this at
just as a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to do 1d12, which, how do I switch it to doing?
Actually,
I'll just roll a d12.
Okay, so no, I think you just increase it as is. I don't think you have to cast it as a spell. Yeah, it's character level.
It's a cantrip as well.
Yeah, so you're above level 5. You're not at level 11, so you get 2d12 instead of 1d12.
Oh, really? So it's, I see, because it's a cantrip, I'm not casting it at a 5th level slot or anything.
Exactly. Just because you are that level, it has increased in power.
Okay. I'm fine with
That's
that.
cool.
That's what I
had
thought,
no
because I was like,
idea
I don't
that
think you
cantrips
ever
did that.
cast cantrips as spells.
So 2d12 roll to everybody. Jesus Christ. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice work.
Ash, you're amazing.
That
Yes! Take that, you beast!
Yeah, you full on like Goku charge up, and it's just like fizzles, like a little necrotic.
Instead of like, I imagine instead of like an actual like church bell, it's like a little tiny tinkly one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cowbell.
Just hitting a cowbell.
There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go. Incredible.
You are Will Ferrell, and you're just like, dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah,
So that's
an embarrassing roll.
Good job, Ash. Good job.
actually. So then, let me see here. I'm just curious. As a bonus action, can I do this other thing? It is. No, I can't. Okay. Oh no, it is a bonus action. Perfect. So then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath onto...
I love that move.
Onto Bagsby here. So I'll send that to game log.
Oh, it's going to be so cute.
So I can touch a willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, providing that it has one. I can choose what kind of damage type it can spew. And it spews in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw. So I'm going to touch it, and I'm going to imbue it with necrotic damage as well.
Okay. Now, you need to, I think, roll an initiative for Bagsby, so we know when Bagsby shows up in the turn order.
Do you want me to just roll a d20, or what do you want me to do for that?
Does Bagsby not have a dexterity? I assume that Bagsby would have some stats.
So it's a fiend cat.
I imagine that it's got a pretty...
Let me just look at the cat familiar D&D thing.
+2 on a regular cat. So I would say +2.
Okay.
So yeah, D20 +2.
So, Corvin. Game log. / roll D20 +2. Bam! That's a 3.
You're having some problems today. Okay, so I'm going to add Bagsby to the combat tracker. I mean, even that one rolled terribly. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
So Bagsby is kind of charging up a little bit, but maybe doesn't know exactly what to do. Okay.
Just charging his laser.
Yeah. So, this hellhound that has been attacked by both of y'all is mad. But it's more mad at Ravo because so far Corvin hasn't done much to make it that angry. So, it attempts to attack Ravo. It does not hit. Wow.
Ravo's got some good AC though, right?
Yeah, this one would not have hit you. So it, it reaches to bite and whatnot, but Ravo just kind of is able to glance it off, like kind of catches it with the, with his axe on the handle, and then kind of is able to like throw it off. The other one over by Christina, again wants to attack Christina, so goes for a bite. And also misses.
Hell yeah.
Christina sort of dances out of the way, I guess. Just kind of does like a little spin move and flourish and just kind of bites into the ground a little bit.
That's fair.
Okay, now Benji. What's up?
Can I go? I was supposed to go before the hellhounds.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm assuming that Cherry sees all the destruction that's happening in the temple, and they just got there, so they're feeling very, very guilty about what is happening, and these monsters aren't even supposed to be there, so they sort of are just like putting their hands like on their head, just saying, no, this is all wrong, this isn't supposed to be happening. And then also casts Cure Wounds on Corvin.
Oh.
Okay.
Because Corvin got bit.
Okay. So 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is
so
wisdom.
you can just click it in your book, huh?
I guess. I don't know. How do I have not done. So it's a D8. So there's a D8. Can I add like a plus to something?
You can, but also if you
could scroll down and choose which level you want, and then just click the actual like heart. Do you see?
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. I see. Okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right. So what is that going to be?
What do we get? The dice is apparently taking its time to roll around.
The dice is like very, very slow on mine. I don't know if it's me, but
12. I'm back up
there
to
you
4.
Go. Nice. Good one. Okay, so Benji kind of, he's moving up and wants to get into the fight, but is so blocked out. It takes him extra moves to try and get by you.
Snuzzling in.
Yeah. And so just kind of has to go over to here. Just kind of squeezes around. That's about all Benji can do. Okay, and then Ravo, once again, trying to attack this hellhound. Raises up. Oh, just did something. He again goes for his battle axe. Okay, and he hits and does
10 damage.
10 damage. All right. So again, strikes down on this hellhound and takes a nice little chunk off of it.
Nice.
As you can see, it's a little yellow there. Okay, and then off to this guy here.
Skeleton boy.
Skeleton boy. He actually just walks away from the armor. And so the armor gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay, nice.
So, do you want to roll for that, Jazz?
Oh,
You still have its
yeah.
stats up?
I've never done this before. Attack of opportunity.
Would it have
Just roll an attack.
Yeah, no, I know. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, 3 plus 5, so that's 8.
Okay, that won't hit. So, yeah,
No.
it just walks away, and it's like the arms kind of reach out again to try and grab it. But
Look,
misses
it just
goes.
woke up from a very long nap.
I was going to say, like, the thing still swings, just very slowly.
All right. Okay. So it comes forward, and it is not happy with you, Corvin, for what you have done to its pet. It saw you first, and so it goes to hit you. Let's see. With this. Okay, that is going to hit. I'm just going to go ahead and roll both. That is also going to hit.
Okay. I think
This is going to hurt.
before you say the damage, I think this time I'm going to, as a reaction, use my... Where is it? Illusionary self.
Illusory self. Okay.
Essentially very similar to what Corvin did to Christina and Ravo previously, although this is a different spell. I can, as a reaction to about to being hit, I can essentially just blink out of the way.
Oh, okay. So now you don't actually move, though, right? It just like somehow takes your space, or do you move?
I create a duplicate of myself in an instant. So it doesn't actually say anything about if I move, but the illusion also dissipates as soon as the creature's done missing me.
Yeah, so what I'm assuming is that, it's almost like a Matrix-y type thing, where you kind of phase out this way, and then there's like a little ghostiness of you going the other way, and so it swings at that. Good move. Yeah, it takes its long sword and does 2 big swipes, and like the illusory version of you see get just cleaved twice. It was hitting that.
Do you move backwards, or are you staying in the same spot, Ash?
I think I still
I think he
have
stays
to
in the
stay.
same spot.
Yeah, I think I still
Okay.
have
Yeah.
to stay in the same spot. Yeah.
All right, now this thing in the back, moving along
Through that molasses.
through the molasses.
Through the
I got it.
molasses and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Okay,
Oh, I bet he
and
smells
now-
amazing.
Probably. Probably tastes amazing
Yeah.
too. Just give him a little lick.
He smells kind of like molasses cookies, kind of, what I'm saying?
Put him in the oven.
Just looking at a couple of things. Okay. We're going to just go with that. So then, it's Bagsby's turn.
Awesome.
Bagsby, cough up a hairball.
So Bagsby's going to use that dragon breath. Let me see here, a 15-foot cone. Yeah, so I'm going to actually have... I'm going to ask Bagsby to essentially move to the left of me. Actually, will that initiate an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Bagsby's tiny. Bagsby can essentially move freely.
So, yeah, I'm going to have Bagsby move here. Ah. There we go.
He's so tiny.
And then Bagsby will cough out a 15-foot cone of necrotic damage towards the skeleton and towards that big boy in the back as well.
Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, so also, attacks of opportunity only happen when you move out of reach. I was just double checking that.
Okay.
So if you stay within reach, you don't have an attack of opportunity. It's when you run past it or out of.
Got it.
Okay, yeah.
So
See that cone? So then, can you find the spell for that?
There is a dex save that let me just double check this. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type on a failed or half as much on a successful.
Dex saving throw. Okay.
And it needs to beat a 16 on a dex save.
Okay. Just double checking something. Okay. Okay, he does not. Give me a second.
It's cat spitting fire.
Well, technically not fire. Just
necrotic.
Literal death. Cat spitting literal death.
Is it like cat breath?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ash, just the cat yawns and it's just that nasty.
It's just the nastiest.
They just ate fish and other things.
All right, so let's have you roll some damage. 2 of them failed, and 1 of them succeeded.
All right, so we're gonna roll.
Which I guess it doesn't matter. Just tell me what. Roll it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I'll
okay
remove the damage. Tell me which damage applies to which creature.
Okay, so this first 3d6 is going to be for the Skelly Boy.
Ooh.
Boom.
Okay.
This
bad.
next 3d6 is going to be for the Hellhound.
Give me a moment.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Another one.
And then this last 3d6 will be for the Big Boy. Wow.
Okay, good ones. All right, let me do some damage reduction here.
Corvin leans down and is like, I have never been so proud of you.
Cute.
Okay. So Bagsby, jumps over there, sweet little bone kitty, and, kind of does a little charge up kind of thing, and then lets out a massive necrotic kind of, think of it like almost like a poisonous looking blast, but kind of more congealed, rather than like a mist. It's a little more fluid looking. Spreads through the air. The Hellhound right next to you see just get absolutely like blasted by it. It kind of like, thrashes about a bunch. It's clearly hurt by it. The creature in the back also seems to it kind of hits it in the eyes, and it kind of has to lash back and forth as it's on his face. The Skelly Boy, however, seems unfazed. It kind of hits him, and it just sort of falls off of him, and he kind of lets out a little smile.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's that.
All right.
Back around to the top of things, Christina.
Okay, so I'm gonna do attack, and so Christina basically is she puts the crossbow away and then she pulls out her sword, which is like a scimitar, and then she starts kind of flourishing it, and I'm gonna do a slashing flourish. So because we decided that if I move within 5 feet, I'm not taking an attack of opportunity, so I'm gonna move right here, and so she sort of just starts kind of spinning her sword, and she attacks.
Okay.
Actually, gotta do this one here. There we go.
Pulling up your skill. What's this one called?
This is a mobile or a slashing flourish. So I'm gonna expend a bardic inspiration to do extra attack or extra damage on my attack.
Oh, okay.
And then I also hit another creature within 5 feet of me.
Oh, so you can
Okay.
hit both the skeleton and the hellhound?
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna attack the hellhound next to me first. So let's do that first. Ooh, 9.
No, that does not hit.
No, the first one was
the
12.
first one's to hit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think Jasmine just assumed that the 22 would hit.
Come on.
No, yeah, totally. I didn't see you roll that one.
Stupid mouse is not
Yeah.
working with me right now.
Okay.
Can you roll a 1d8? I'm having a hard time here.
Okay, yeah.
This goddamn mouse is not working with me.
Okay, 2.
A 2? Okay. And then I'm guessing that 2 hits the other person.
Well, which one were you trying to hit?
The skeleton next to me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having such a hard time with this mouse right now.
No, it's okay. All right. You get a little hit in on Skelly Boy.
And then I have 1 extra attack because of my college. So how bloody is, or how beat up is this
You can see
dog
the colors around.
The color tells you. So, like, red is dead and green is good. So, it's
Okay.
closer to the red side.
I'm going to do another attack to this doggo since I have an extra attack.
Okay.
I swear to God, I am trying very hard right now. Phone, you're all the way over there. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So basically, I kind of hit the dog, and then with the back, I nick the ghoul, and then
Gotcha.
I come back around with another slash, and I do 7 onto the doggy.
All right. This dog is not looking good. He's feeling pretty bad. He's feeling pretty bad, that puppy. All right. Now you still have a suit of armor, I believe.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do with that suit of armor?
Let us get over to Big Boy,
Okay.
because that's the closest, and I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Did
Big
you name
boy's
your
getting-
suit of
getting fought.
armor?
I didn't.
Jimothy.
Jimothy. Okay, 17 plus 5 is what, 22?
Okay, that'll hit.
And then it is a 2d6 plus 1. Whoa, so that's 9.
Cool. All right. So yeah, the creature was kind of, lashing its head around still from the necrotic damage, and while that happened, the armor kind of sauntered over and kind of did a nice little smash at it. Let me check
Hell yeah.
resistances. Okay. It seems like while it did take a hit, it seems like that kind of bash on it didn't really do as much as you'd like. It seems like it's got kind of a harder hide, this thing.
Oh, that's fine. I wanted to get his attention off
Yeah.
of us.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just giving you all the context clues.
Yeah.
All right, Corvin.
I'm gonna look down at Bagsby and be like, "Yes, I know, but no, I'm not doing that yet." And so instead, I cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
So Hypnotic Pattern, you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes. Each creature within that area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm obviously going to try to target the skeleton, the hellhound, and the big boy that's in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so... Wow, that's neat. What is the dex?
It is
16.
a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Or wisdom, excuse me, of 16.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Ash,
on each one of them.
when are you going to attack? When are you going to do some damage? When am I going to see some Atlas strength over here?
Hey, I did the cowbells.
Okay, let me read this again. Oh, wow. Okay. So, all of the creatures seem dazzled by these colors and whatnot. So what happens is they all get incapacitated and have a speed of 0. So they're basically completely stunned. It's, think of bedazzle or dazzle in any think of rounds.
Yeah.
When you get dazzled and you're just kind of stunned out, you can't do anything. That's what is happening to these critters over here.
Okay, and then I did that as my attack, as my. Can I still, as a movement? I can still move at this point, right?
I think you have to move before.
Do you have to move
check.
before? Yeah, I know that in a lot of D&D games you have to move before, but in actual D&D I can't remember. You can move whenever is what someone says in chat, but
I trust Joe.
I thought that's like a certain. Like I thought you had certain skills. Can you move between attacks? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
then I'm going to move actually behind, right there.
You're going to go into the pattern?
Oh, wow.
Don't you have to actually do your own save?
I don't believe so, from the way that's written.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern, Ash, you are a creature.
In the area. That's true.
But is it maintained is my question. Is it concentration? It is.
It is concentration, right? So by me doing that, does that break the concentration?
You have to roll for it.
I think you're going to need to roll. Well, that's your... I guess that's your prerogative, because you could drop the concentration, but if you do that, then the spell no longer affects the creatures that you just dazzled. But you would, if you were to walk into a region affected by this, then
I suppose that's fair. I still want to do it, so I'm going to get weird with it. All right.
All right. Roll your wisdom. You do not succeed. All right. So you walk in,
God damn it, Corvin.
and it's like, a magpie to see something shiny.
Past your detective bar badge, whatever.
Oh man. So, however, what that does is it breaks your concentration because you're no longer.
I'm no longer concentrating on continuing the charm spell. Okay.
So then it breaks.
Are they still like a little daze at all?
I don't think so.
No.
I think they might be. Simply because it doesn't say while they're in the area. It says the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay, so
technically they should still be dazzled.
Including
so that's the
Ash.
thing is like, yes. Like my thing is like, part of me thinks this wasn't an area. This was a spell. So, let's see.
It says a 30
concentration.
It says 30-foot cube within range.
Yeah. But does it create is it more like a cone where you're firing it, so it's not like it stays in the area, versus
I see what you're saying.
Area. And I think it actually is a spell.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, as much as it would be fun for you to get dazzled by your own colorful mist, I'm going to say, no, it's a spell. The area is gone. If something walks into that area, it's not going to have to make a save.
Okay.
So they have been dazzled.
Okay.
All right. So then they each get to, on their turn, make another saving throw. Happens at the end of their turn, so if they succeed, they still lose their turn. That one does not.
Ash.
Yes.
Ash.
Hit me with it.
No, actually, Christina just screams at Corvin. How the hell are you a detective?
How the hell are you just a pop star?
I'm a better pop star than you are a detective.
My goodness.
I mean, your kazoo skills are pretty good.
You do realize you could have kept that up a lot longer. I look at the cat, I give it clearly you talk to the cat can talk to him back to him. So I look at him like, is he for real? I kind of give him one of those glances.
And the cat looks at you and is just like...
I was going to say, make a
little shoulder shrug.
Make not a wisdom. Hold on. Let me click on you.
Who, me or Christina?
Christina.
Just a
Yeah,
wisdom check?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. Okay, yeah, there you go. Ooh, that is a 20.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. So when Bigsby looks at you, you feel like a little bit of like what Bigsby is feeling, and you kind of sense a little shiver down your spine, but you're okay. And that's that. Okay,
we just have that moment of like we're in the same like Corvin is an idiot.
There's some eye contact there, and you think like Bigsby is maybe like staring you down, but like there's a respect suddenly. All right, so Benji runs up to this big thing and immediately attacks it. Like there's no waiting, no understanding that it was stunned. So here we go. We are going to make 1d. I have to do these ones by hand because it's not an actual character. Oh, come on. Okay. Nope. Yep. Okay. What? Did it go? It did not. That was weird. I'm waiting for it to roll. It's not rolling. Hold on.
It's just taking a minute.
Yep. Let me turn off the dice.
The animator
There we
roll.
go.
You can just also do the command, which is always instant.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I think there's just like a little bit of a
Something's
lag right
going
now.
on here. Yeah, it's not letting me even click into the chat now. Hold on.
Might need a
Having
reload.
some- Here, give me a sec. All right, let's try this again. Did y'all see that?
I did see something. Yeah.
Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Just was having some issues, I guess. Okay. And this was on big guy. All right. Whoa, how did I rotate him?
Oh, you rotated Benji.
I rotated Benji at some point.
Benji's looking up.
That's what happened with some things. Okay.
Benji's got that attack eye.
Yeah.
Targeting.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm on this. Okay. All right. So Benji runs up and slashes with claws and beak at this big thing. And while the claws miss on either side, well, actually, it's incapacitated. Never mind. It hits with both. Okay, so slashes and beak at the same time, and hits it pretty good. Hits it pretty dang good.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good. Okay.
Nice.
And then Ravo takes a swing at the Hellhound still in front of him.
Can I go too eventually?
Gosh darn it, I did it again. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
As soon as Corvin does his turn, I'm just like, the monsters must go because everything is messed up. Yeah, let me finish this one and then you can go. Every time. All right. It's dead.
Oh, that one right
Ravo
there.
kills it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ravo just slashes it in half. All right. Go ahead and go, Cherry.
All right. Cherry is going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
So do that. I'll cast that. Okay. So the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When the creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage from every 5 feet it travels.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. So they're
Okay.
incognito spikes. The creature
Gotcha.
that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against my spell save DC to recognize their terrain as hazardous before entering it. So
Gotcha.
what I'm going to do, and it is a circle. All right, oh, that's big.
That's double size. Yeah.
How do is that 20?
No.
No,
but
that's
I
twice
have
as
it on-
big.
How do I, okay. Because the
There's a
size
size.
says 20.
I think
then
that's
that must be
radius,
20.
not diameter.
Yeah, that's not.
So
and
two-
that's not.
Oh,
So 10.
so 10. Okay. I was like, that seems a lot bigger.
That was very big. That was very big.
Okay. Come on. Do the thing.
Yeah, I think you have to pick a color in the circle.
Default. Square.
Oh, that's still huge.
that was me.
Okay. I see a square
Sorry.
and a circle now.
Okay. The circle.
That's too big still.
The square?
Oh no. Okay, you made it a square. Okay, gotcha.
Probably clicked it too many times. Yeah, that's like 20.
That's
Yeah.
only
Alright,
10,
well, that's
actually.
10.
That's 10. Yeah. Here. Did that make one? There we go.
There you
This
go.
is
That's
the
the
appropriate
one?
size.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast it behind this monster thing. So, like, let's right next to the molasses. So right there. And then what I'm going to do as my bonus action
Oh, for me, it just got.
is
Oh wait, so are you casting it
That's-
not on
that's
the
where-
person?
no,
that's
I'm
where the-
casting it behind them because so they don't see it. Because
Okay.
if they don't see it, then they have to, then they won't know it's there,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they'll walk across it.
And
They
it
have-
doesn't do damage when you cast it on them. It only does damage when
When they
they're
walk.
moving through it.
So then I'm going to cast as a bonus action, Grasping Vine.
Okay.
And I
Oh.
conjure a vine that sprouts from the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. So that's going to be... So I'm going to pull this thing. Where can I ping on? Like, where... Is there a way to, like, ping on
Now,
something?
What button do you press? Oh, you double click while you're on.
Okay, so it's gonna be like right here.
Well, Since you're clicking
Oh,
on an
markers?
AoE, it doesn't-
Oh, here.
Here, I'll move this away real quick. Go ahead and ping where it's going to be.
It was gonna be like right here.
Let's see. I think, okay, that'll be like just in range.
Yeah, it's just at 30 feet.
Okay. So where was it? Here?
Yeah.
That thing? Okay. So, the
Then
creature needs to
dex
make a
save.
saving throw.
And I'm casting it for the big one. So it's gonna pull that big creature into the growth.
Yes.
It's my plan.
All right. Dex throw. Okay, it does not succeed. So your vine pulls the creature. I assume like that.
Yeah. Like 20 feet in there.
Okay. So basically to the point that you pulled it, because it can't throw it further beyond itself. Because it pulls to itself. Okay, and so it does. How much damage? Do you want to roll? I guess because of its size, do you want to roll 4d4?
Whoa.
Yeah, because it's getting pulled through multiple squares, technically.
Yeah.
Because it's so
that's
big
still a
that it
lot.
actually gets pulled through
4d4.
double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going.
Here we go.
Go, dice, go!
Taking its
You
on.
got this.
It's thinking. It's thinking.
Okay. So
Not bad.
it gets pulled through. And while it does take some damage, once again, it seems like its hide is able to kind of withstand a lot of the damage that it takes. So it's very tough. It's got a very tough exterior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I'll skip your turn again. All right. So the undead boy, Skelly boy, is going to...
Weren't they not zoned out too? By the hypnotic pattern?
Were they in range? Oh yeah, were they in range?
I think so.
Oh, that's right, because you moved up. In my head, you were still... It was at your line.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's dazed. Okay, so big boy is very angry. So now that it's in the area, it makes a wisdom check, right, to know if the ground is dangerous. I believe. Not that it matters, I don't think. Okay. And okay, so it's furious, and it rushes forward, and it takes a hit at Benji, but first it takes another 44. Okay. You want to see that?
Dang.
So
Took another 13 damage.
yeah, it's barreling through, and it takes a little bit of a hit on the other side. Oh, come on, update. All right, and so it. What's this one do? Okay, so. You then watch it as it kind of disappears in a blue whiff of smoke.
Whoa, what, the big guy?
And it reappears here.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no.
So it pops up right behind Sherry. Okay.
Yep. All right. Now, does Bagsby still have the breath, or was that a one-time thing?
I believe that's a one-time thing.
Okay. So you don't need to worry about Bagsby's turn if Bagsby can't do anything else. All right. Back around to Christina.
All right, I'm just going to do a good old slashy at this doggo again, right next to me.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to roll them twice because I'm going to do 2 attacks on it.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to.
So, is it 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to do 1 damage. Okay, 9.
Okay.
So yeah,
so you do your spin around? Yeah, go ahead.
I just spin around, I hit it again. I'm just going to whack at this, but then I guess the second one just misses. Because I'm so just shocked in awe at this thing basically blinking behind us.
Mm-hmm. It's like you slash, and as you slash, you see it like appear in place, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you kind of miss over the top of the dog the second time through. Okay, you've got your animated armor as well. How long does it last?
That's a good question.
I thought it was
feel
something like 4 turns, but I'm not positive.
Let's see. Spells. Let's go back to 5th level. Animate object. It lasts up to a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 10 turns.
All right. So then I guess since the other guy blinked away, he just is going to come up right next to this dead dude, and he's going to attack him.
The undead boy. Okay.
Okay. +5 to hit. So 16 + 5 is, what, 21?
Okay. Yeah, it's able to hit.
And let's go. Was that 7?
Okay. And yeah,
Yes.
so
he just sort of shambles the undead dude,
Yeah.
all unanimated style, and he just kind of like conks him.
So yeah, once again, it takes a hit, but as it's undead, it's like the armor hits it and it kind of like crushes in like a chunk of it, but it doesn't seem like it's bothered by it. It's just like, eh. Okay. Corvin. Followed by Cherry.
You gotta say that now.
I'm going to... Let's see here. I'm just trying to see do what I can do that is not necrotic. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do Green Flame Blade.
Whoa.
What is that?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
I brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting to make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of me. On hit, the creature suffers the weapon's normal attack. You can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. I don't think there is another creature, though.
There's nothing within 5 feet, no?
And because I am at a higher level, and this is a cantrip, I should be able to do 2d8 worth of damage, I believe.
Damn.
It looks... So, is it always fire damage?
It's fire damage.
Okay, it's always fire damage. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, yeah, I first will do a normal attack roll, because it sounds like it's sort of just like a normal attack. It's not necessarily it's like a spell that I'm creating a melee weapon with.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So...
Are you using your cane?
I'm sorry?
Sword cane?
What weapon are you using?
Yeah, I'm using my cane.
Okay.
So
you basically pull out your cane, and then it's almost like a lightsaber comes out the end.
Let's see here. Where is my normal attack roll? I actually don't think I've done one yet. Actions.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be next to my
your attack.
weapon, which technically my cane isn't even listed as a weapon on this.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be essentially like bludgeoning. So
Okay.
you're gonna use strength.
Okay, then I will do essentially that.
Ooh.
You have a +3 to strength.
I have a +3 to my hit DC. It's not to strength. I actually have a -1 to strength.
Oh, okay. So then you're gonna make that a 2.
Okay.
So that's just your natural attack bonus. Okay. So
Will that hit?
yes, that will hit. Go ahead and roll some fiery damage.
So I'm gonna just roll. It's asking me to roll my normal weapons damage plus essentially 2d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So your cane is probably going to be 1d6.
Okay. Do.
So you bop it.
1d6 plus 2d8. Roll.
Nice.
So,
That's 14
You-
damage.
you blast this guy with you hit him with your staff or your cane, and that part it's like whatever, and then this green flame shoots out of it and kind of like pierces through his shoulder, and then he kind of like falls back from that one. He's concerned.
Yep.
Cherry. I think you're up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cherry is looks behind them and sees this giant beast and is terrified. And they're shaking and they try and yell, but it's more of a whisper. And they're like, "You need to leave here right now." And she casts Guardian of Nature.
Whoa.
And let me send that to the game log. So, Nature Spirit answers your call and transforms you into a powerful guardian. The transformation lasts until the spell ends.
Whoa.
You choose one of the following forms to assume, and it's going to be a great tree. So even though I am already tree-like, my skin just becomes more bark in appearance, and like my cherry blossoms sort of bloom even bigger and get brighter. And I gain 10 temporary hit points. And it looks like I make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. I make Dex and Wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage. While I'm on the ground within 15 feet of you is difficult for terrain for your enemies. So everybody around can feel like the ripples of like roots that are growing out of my thighs and my legs, and then just penetrate into the ground.
Cool. You
Very
evolved.
cool.
Goodness. All right. So yeah, you do that. That's a bonus action, right? So.
Oh, it is. I didn't even realize it. Okay, so that's a
Yeah.
bonus action. So I guess I'll make a normal attack with my staff.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I? I'm like.
I love the idea of you turning into this massive tree and then just bopping it. You know? Like,
Yeah.
bad dog.
Out.
Is that? I think I did it to hit.
Yep,
I'm like, I
staff of
never
flowers.
attack anything, so how do I do this?
You did it. It's taking its time. Is there a way to turn off the digital dice or whatever? Because that would probably make it quicker.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. Because I think there is somewhere.
So does a 22 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I'll do bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's just like scrolling across the screen.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was a way to turn it off.
I'll say at some point in the future, we should all be able to see everyone's dice rolls, which will at least make it more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did 5.
I did 5
bludgeoning.
damage. So I bopped it on its snoot.
Yeah.
Take that!
So yeah, it's just like, it just kind of does like one of these like, you know? Like you booped its snoot. It's confused. Okay.
Babies
The
first.
Hellhound over here by Christina takes note of what just happened and takes note that the bigger one just attacked Cherry, and so moves into position and attacks Cherry. And what it does is it uses fire breath.
Well, that seems mean. Against a plant
Yeah.
person?
Yeah. So it does and this. Where's my thing? Oh, I have to draw it. Oh no, there we go. Okay. Nope, not Cherry. So I think I have to do it like this. Okay. So Cherry and Ravo are both going to need to make dexterity saves.
Okay. This makes dice rolls just way more
So
anxiety.
intense.
I'm like, where's it gonna land on?
So intense.
I think I failed.
Okay, that was not a good save. Neither was Ravo's. Okay, so a lot of damage incoming, but luckily you just got a whole bunch of armor, right? Or like temporary hit points or something. Okay. Woo! Okay, so Cherry takes 14 damage.
Whoa!
Fire damage. Now, what did your spell give you, though? 10 temporary hit
yeah.
points. So you're basically just losing 4 off the top of
Yeah.
your max.
That's so
Yep, that's a lot. But Ravo takes 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least Ravo's a big boy.
That was a big... Actually, let me see about Ravo. He might have immunity
Isn't he a
to fire.
dragon?
He might have some resistance to fire, actually. Because of his racial traits.
I don't like being on fire.
Yes, okay, he does. So he actually takes half that, which is nice. Okay. Doot. I need to lower your HP. I can't lower
Sherry,
your
as you
HP.
see that, you see my little notebook start scribbling furiously. Does not like being on fire.
Oh, man. Okay, we are going to lower that to that. Okay.
Dang.
Why did that not update? Hold on. Character sheet's doing character sheet things. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, close. There we go. Okay,
Sweet.
so now it is Benji's turn. Benji lifts off into the air. It's a small kind of roof in here, but there's enough height for Benji to kind of be able to get a little bit of height, and kind of does, one of these where it kind of like loops around a little bit. Oh. And then flies over behind the big thing. But that takes up his whole action. Mm-hmm. So he kind of flies around, just kind of does like a little screech on the other side. Ravo, a little frustrated with that fire damage, but also he kind of shook it off a little bit, kind of like glanced off of him here and there. But he knows what the big threat is, so he moves into position behind, next to Cherry, towards this big thing. Now let me see. Okay. And... Sorry, the character sheets take a little bit of time to load. I feel like the longer we're doing this, the slower it starts to go. Gonna have to do a reload here in a bit.
Honestly, I feel like maybe just today their servers are a little slammed.
Maybe it's D&D
It's
day.
a Friday.
Everyone's playing D&D. It's Friday.
Friday.
Gonna play D&D on Friday.
Okay, yep,
Party
mine just
and-
crashed.
Oh no!
It's okay. Should be fine to just rejoin.
What is that
Okay.
from?
Oh, it almost was Nick Arcade, but it wasn't.
That's what it was. Yeah, no, it was totally Nick Arcade.
Okay, so Ravo, annoyed with what just happened, but also given a great idea, kind of bristles up a little bit and spits fire at the thing in front of him. So let me do a quick little roll. Okay, so the big critter kind of dodges out of the way a little bit, but still ends up taking some damage. Nope. Try that again. That's just a word for y'all.
Love it.
Okay. So it takes some damage. Not a lot. It kind of dodged a little bit to the side, but Ravo feels a little bit better after getting hit with fire breath by releasing his own. Okay. So next up is the undead dude. Let's see what you can do. Aha. Okay. So,
What can he do?
Corvin,
Yes.
this thing's quite annoyed at you.
I'm quite annoyed at him.
You keep on throwing all this necrotic damage at it, and, that's its business. So, you should make a Constitution save real quick.
Ooh. It's a
Whoa.
3.
Okay.
Not great.
It'll be fine. It's just a con save.
Okay. So, ooh, yeah. So it, on its longsword, you see some necrotic waves kind of go up it, and it slashes at you, dealing. Hold on.
Oh, God.
I actually need to see something real quick. Okay. So, it hits you with this blade, and not only do you take damage, but you also feel like you've lost maximum health.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. You don't mess
So-
with ghosties and ghoulies.
Yeah. And so, of course, with your knowledge, you would know that you were just hit with a life drain. And so, what that means is until you finish a long rest or get some kind of cure, you're down 8 maximum hit points.
Whoa.
So is that I've taken 8 damage, but I can't increase above that right now? Is that what's happening?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you will not be able to heal above that until a long rest or some kind of heal that would specifically return your maximum hit points.
Wow.
Also, don't kiss ghosts, because that will drain your life too.
Yeah.
I've done it
Right.
before.
Oh, I was about to say, are you speaking from experience?
Yes, actually, I have in another campaign.
My goodness.
Cherry's over here smooching ghosts.
No, not Sherry. Different character. Entirely different character.
Is it a bard?
No, she's a warlock. She's basically Sailor Moon.
Basically.
All right. So the big bad boy turns to Ravo, the fire spitter, and bites and slashes. So let's see what happens. But Ravo just seems to be on, oh gosh, dodging really well. And so he, the big thing misses.
Nice.
Misses both times.
Nice.
All right, and we are back around to Christina.
Christina's gonna do another just double attack. Let's go. So the first, she just like starts swinging at it. Does 12 hit? I don't
No.
think it does. Okay. And then with the second attack, oh, come on, better. 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So I imagine all this stuff confusing is going on. She's slashing at it. Obviously, it's just dodging. But then the second one nicks him. And it
Which one are you
does-
attacking? The dog or the?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I hit the dog with my bonus extra attack.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's not looking so great. But now you've got your armor boy as well. How's your armor doing?
He's
animated
gonna,
statue.
He's going to keep going after this undead person.
All right. All right.
15
Does not hit.
does not hit. All right. So I
Corvin.
imagine it's tangling with Corvin and it's just like brushing off the statue.
Yeah, it's just so slow that it like swings, and then now that the thing's kind of more aware of it, it just kind of dodges out of the way when the attacks come in.
Okay.
Corvin, what you got?
Oh, Corvin is pissed. All right, so I'm going to first cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
So many dragon breaths in here.
Yeah.
And I can do that as a bonus action. And it's immune to necrotic, but it's not immune to fire, right?
You have seen it take
Yes.
fire damage, I believe.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself with fire damage in mind.
So, you're gonna hit Christina as well. If you're casting Dragon's Breath, right?
I'm
You're
not
actually using
casting it yet. I'm
okay.
putting Dragon's Breath
You've put it
onto
on
myself.
yourself. Gotcha. Okay.
And then yes, with that in mind, I'm going to move down to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Again. Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to do a melee attack with Green Flame Blade with its additional 2d8 bonus damage to it. And then I'm going to scream at this freaking skeleton and blow fire in its face.
What, can you use the Dragon's Breath as bonus action? I thought it was just casting it on yourself.
Only casting is the bonus action. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So I won't be screaming in its face. Yeah, I'll just be doing the Green Flame Blade. So that
go ahead and
was...
roll that.
Okay, first I need to roll for attack, which... Again, I need to actually put a staff into my inventory, so I'm just going to roll the Unarmed Strike again. That may not hit.
That's not going to hit.
Okay. Then I'm still just going to scream in his face, though.
Okay.
What does that sound like?
No. You think you're the only one that's cool at necrotic damage? You haven't seen anything.
All right, Cherry.
A little less screaming and a little more help, please. And she attacks with Thorn Whip against the big one. The biggin.
Okay.
Thorn Whip is a cantrip.
Gotcha. Come on, Dice. You
know, right?
can do it.
It's thinking about it.
19.
Oh.
Okay.
Does 19 hit?
Yes. you
Okay.
hit.
I like how it already calculates what the damage.
Is large or smaller. You pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. Well, he's already as
Yeah.
close to you as it can get.
There's 8 damage.
Okay. So you hit it. Once again, it seems like it kind of glances off of him, but it definitely takes a little with it as it does. Okay. The Hellhound, still so frustrated. It's just like, come on, I just want to do hurt.
Don't do
so-
hurt.
Yeah, it bites at Cherry.
Rude.
But once again, does not hit.
Your bark skin saves
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. All them roots.
All them roots. Okay, so Benji attacks the big thing.
I love that
Okay.
Benji's still like pointing directly up.
Look,
Beak.
it's locked on.
It's how he look. It is how he look. All right, go away, Dice. Okay, there we go.
Let's give him the old stink eye.
All right. So Benji gets another attack off with its beak, kind of like takes a little bite out of him. So yeah, things kind of hurt. Ravo also gonna attack. Bring up the sheet. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So, Ravo is going to attack, and this time, Ravo is moving a little bit faster, so he's able to attack a couple of times.
Ooh.
So, once again, let me pull up his attacks. Do. Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
Some good damages there. Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa.
So yeah, Ravo takes some big swangs at it. And let me do some math. Okay. It's not looking so good. Ravo's feeling pretty proud of that hit. And now it is the undead dude's turn. Okay. So it slashes at Corvin because of the scream. Okay. It swings twice, misses once, and does 7 more damage.
Ooh.
To Corvin.
Okay.
And then it kind of does like a little like back at you.
It can scream too.
That's not that much
All right.
scream.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, the big creature now, instead of lashing out, actually looks at Christina. And Christina, make a...
Excuse me?
Sec. Make a... Wisdom save.
Wisdom. All right. Ooh, not great. 3.
Okay. So, okay. You are charmed. You hear it speak within your mind, and it convinces you that you are indeed its friend, and that it is being hurt.
Does
You
it
see
sound,
images of
does
your
it-
friends, yeah.
Does it sound like Ravo or something? Like maybe it's pretending to be Ravo?
No, it actually is like this weird mixture of like Brittany's voice and Maracai's voice, you know, kind of like, you know, some kind of mixed up thing in your head. Like it wouldn't make sense if it were real, but because of it happening in your head and the way that it's going, you are convinced.
Oh,
so
wait.
you are now.
Actually,
What's up?
I think as an elf, I can't be charmed.
Is that true?
I feel like as a bard, you can't be charmed at a certain level.
Let's see.
Here, I can look up real quick, too.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up as.
Yeah, I
class
have an advantage
feature.
against being charmed.
Advantage.
Okay, I
You
have an
have
advantage.
Advantage.
All right, let me roll one more
Um,
time since I only did once.
Yeah.
The same roll! Okay, we're gonna steal them. Okay, so
okay.
I'm guessing it's like almost like a cartoon mirage. The big creature just turns into Maracai and Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Together?
Yeah.
That's not conflicting at all.
So, back around to your turn. You are now charmed, which means that I take control.
Oh, shit.
So now you continue to do what you have been doing 2 attacks, but this time you attack. Oh, let's see.
I got a lot of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, you are going to attack Cherry.
Oh, okay.
The first one misses. They both miss. So
Thank God.
It seems like you're still having trouble kind of understanding what's going on.
Do I take another wisdom saving throw at the
Now
end?
you can do another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so since I have advantage, do I do
Or
it twice?
2. Yeah.
Ooh, 18, and then just because I can, 11. All right, so
Yeah.
18.
You're free of the charm.
Hell yeah.
All right. So now your armor. What would you like it to do?
Oh, my armor.
Because that's the end of your turn, so you can't do anything at that.
We're just gonna keep wailing. But
right.
I also like once I realize what's happening, I'm like, I'm so sorry, Cherry. I did not mean to attack you at all. 20.
It's okay.
Hey. All right. So what have we said in the past? You do max damage.
You do max damage, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that would be 13
12
damage.
plus.
So
Well, because is it
2d6
plus
plus
6?
1. 2d6
Oh, okay.
plus 1.
Yeah. 13. Okay. Cool. Okay. This dude's not looking good.
Is that the Skelly boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so preoccupied fighting Corvin that the stone statue just comes around and he just like plunges his sword right into his chest.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, once again, like it goes in and it's like dusty, you know.
It's
like,
dusty, but it's still
yeah.
like a big.
But it's still in there. You know, there's a
it's
hole
still a
now.
big hit. Yeah.
Okay, Corvin.
Okay. Corvin literally grabs the skeleton by his scruff and just whispers into his face, "Die again." And then casts his dragon breath on him.
Okay, which I think that's a wisdom, or is it dex? I think it's dex, actually.
The
It's
dragon's
dex.
breath is a dex 16 save.
Okay, and then what happens if it succeeds? Does half damage?
I believe it succeeds. Yeah, it's half damage.
Okay, so roll your damage.
It's going to be 3d6. Roll.
Okay. So, yeah, you say die again, and you breathe your fire on it, and it's essentially like, it falls back on fire, and even though like the fire starts to peter out on it, you can see that it is charred, and it is dead again forever.
Corvin did one thing.
Gonna leave that over there for now. Okay, so that's that one. Cherry.
Okay, I'm gonna attack again with Thorn Whip.
All right.
But I'm gonna attack this dog
Okay.
because it was trying to bite me and I don't like it. So
Yup.
I'm gonna roll to attack.
Man, your rolls take a while.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, that
Great.
does not hit.
All right, well then, that's it.
All right.
The whole time, Cherry's like, I'm sorry.
All right. It lashes back at you, but also cannot hit. So y'all are just missing each other. It's almost like the dog's like, I don't want to do this either. All
Why
right.
must we fight?
Benji once again. Okay.
What's that Benji doing?
Okay. Benji. Doing things. Okay. Benji slashes and claws, and the thing is hurting. Gotta do math. Okay. And it's angry. It's angry, but it is not yet dead.
Oh, so close though.
Yeah. Ravo actually moves up over here and attacks at the Hellhound.
Oh.
He's like, that thing needs to go. So... Oh, I'm on the wrong sheet. I'm on the Hellhound sheet.
Does Ravo take an attack of opportunity for leaving though?
Yeah, he will. But first... do that. Okay. I'm just going to do this real quick just to know. Okay. And then, yes, this one, as he moves out of the way. Okay. So, Ravo steps out of the way, and the creature like slashes as he goes by, but he's able to kind of duck under it, and he swings both of his battle axes at the, or not both, the one back and forth at the Hellhound, and it is dead. He cuts it right in half.
Thank God we have Bravo.
Okay, and now it's the big boy's turn. And the big boy, actually, is going to, it once again flickers out of existence.
No.
Is that
Don't like that.
Reappears.
I didn't even think to ask before. Is that Misty Step that it's doing?
Dimension door.
Whoa.
Dimension door's
So you
great.
see him appear over here
In the molasses?
in the molasses.
Wanted to go back.
Yeah. And then you watch as it polymorphs into a goblin
What?
and runs back down here away from you.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's some bull. Oh, can I do anything? Let's see here.
Do you have any reactions?
Nothing that I can do as a reaction, no.
Okay.
What?
Yep.
This goblin.
Yep. And that'll
What?
be the end of combat.
What? Goblin?
Cherry, what is happening in your temple?
I don't know. I've They aren't supposed to come in here like this. And Cherry is like frantically like casting mending on everything that has taken any damage and is like trying to like push the suit of armor back into its spot and is like very confused on what's like how to move this armor thing and is just trying to clean up as best as they can. Undead things aren't supposed to be able to come in here. Like I said, this is sacred ground.
Well, not sacred enough, obviously. Also, you are a detective. I expected more from you. Didn't you go through some type of, like, training before you became a detective? I mean, molasses? And then you walk into your hypno, like, cloud. I cannot take you seriously, and I am frankly shocked that you even tracked us.
Corvin's clearly not listening to you. He's looking at his book, and then he, like, with his hand, raises, snaps a finger, and a tiny hut appears out of nowhere.
Excuse me.
I cast Tiny Hut.
Corvin's Taco Hut, the competing burrito stand. My goodness.
And then I go inside
Cherry immediately burns it down for no reason at all. No, it's joking.
And then I go inside it.
Cherry's like, I don't know why, but I have the sudden urge to destroy. Oh, man.
Oh.
Wait, in this
Your
one, is this
animated
exactly
armor
the same
falls
spell?
to the
It's
ground.
not. I think it's actually a different spell than your Taco Hut.
I mean, a mobile dome of force springs into existence around the Nabud. Okay.
9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit into the dome.
I think that
Okay.
is Tiny Hut.
No, it
I
is.
think-
It is. It just
Yeah.
it's not named like Leomund's tiny hut
Yeah,
in
'cause I thought
D&D
that
Beyond
yours-
or something.
I thought that your Taco Hut literally talks about there being like amenities inside of it.
No, I just
Okay.
fancied
That
that.
was flavor.
Okay.
That was flavor added. Okay, so you create a taco hut.
Oh my god.
Create my competing burrito stand, and I just go inside without saying a single word.
Okay. Ravo walks up this way and kind of looks into the hole that has been created in the wall. Just kind of looks back. He's like, should we maybe check this out?
For sure, yes.
But where does it lead?
I don't know.
I
Guess
don't know
we'll
if
have to
I
find out.
I don't know if I can leave the temple in such disrepair.
But
Well-
what if they come back?
They're just going to make a bigger mess if they come back. We should probably nip it in the bud.
That's true. I just don't know what to do if I'm away from the temple.
I mean, you can come back.
What if I get lost?
You're with us.
Okay.
We'll make sure to bring you back.
Before we do, though, I start looking at the bodies and I start rummaging through the ghoul.
Okay. So, rummaging through the ghoul's body, you actually find a note. So we had trouble figuring out how to link this to one another earlier. Because I don't want to mess this up for Ash in Discord. So, Ash, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, Ash.
So I'm going to put it into our D&D chat.
Let's go. And I will read it in... Oh, I need access. What?
Are you
it's
not
probably because
logged
I'm
into
not...
the Stumpt? Yeah.
Not the Stumpt one. I will read it in just a minute. I have to actually use the restroom. Be right back.
Oh, well, we're going to end right here. So do you want to
Oh, yeah, okay.
just read it real quick?
Yeah, so Christina picks up the note and, like, looks at it, and, it's like, what? Whoa, okay. This is weird. Ravo, you should see this note. It
Okay.
says, burn the roots and crush the stone. Bury what will not die where the light of the sun cannot reach it. Spread foul soil as the carpet of our introduction. All bastions of balance must be destroyed. Do this and you shall be rewarded in the reign of chaos. Fail on my wrath shall show you a realm of pain hereunto unimagined.
And there's a seal on it
Oh.
from House Farland.
Those bastards.
I point at the seal and I look at Ravo. these assholes.
From within the Taka hut.
Yeah,
After you read that last line from within the Taka hut, you can hear Corvin say, "What?"
And that's where we will end this chunk of the stream.
For those that don't know, that are out there watching live right now, our patrons get to ask our characters questions, as well as suggest NPC names, as you heard Price use a couple of them there. This comes from Clow. Clow? C-L-O-W on Patreon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To Brittany. What were you like when you were growing up, and what did you look like?
I was one of the smartest, kindest children that you could ever ask for. I went to all my studies. I got straight A's in class. I like to sing a lot.
I'll remind you, you're under oath
lot.
when you're answering this here, Brittany.
I did. I was the eldest of all of the children. Hold on, I have to look up how many children there were. There was a lot. And I would sing to Christina all the time and was just so kind and so loving. And I look like I do now, but like a child. Long silver hair, fancy outfits still, probably no makeup because I was a child. And just carefree.
Yeah?
No permanent look of scorn on my face.
Okay. All right.